Welcome. Today we're going to learn how to fetch Pipedrive contacts into Airtable. So once you arrive onto your base, you can click on the Apps button in the top right-hand corner, press Add an App, and then you can search for Data Fetcher. So once that pops up, you can click on the Add button and press Add App. As soon as this page loads, you can either create your own account or continue with Google. And now we can create our first request. So if you click on the big blue button, you can add a name up here, which we're going to create the exact same name. And for application, we are searching Pipedrive. So you just search, find it. So we will need to set our API key, which we can find in our Pipedrive account. Once you arrive into your Pipedrive account, you'll see your little icon in the top right-hand corner. Press Personal Preferences and press API to generate your API token. Copy that, paste it back to your Pipedrive, to your API key under authorization, and under endpoint, we are going to list all persons or contacts. Then you can press the bottom right-hand corner, save and continue. Amazing. So when we arrive onto this page, you can see different options here. Today we are leaving everything blank. It's nice and simple, but if you just would like to know, filter allows you to fetch only contacts that have a specific filter status. So for example, you have all of these options here. Like I say, we're leaving it blank. User allows you to only fetch contacts owned by a certain user. As you can see, it's only me here, but you might have more. And under Output Table and View, these give you the options to select your Output Table and View. Nice and simple. We're leaving this as it is already, and we're just pressing the Run button in the bottom right-hand corner. Now the request will run and the response field mapping window will open. As you can see, we have these green toggles that we can turn off here, or you can press Filter All to turn them all off simultaneously. Now you can search in the Find Field bar whichever fields you'd like to bring through and fetch from your Pipedrive account. So in the Find field, I'm going to search for ID. This is really important because this will ensure the deals we import into Airtable are kept in sync with any changes in Pipedrive. So you always want to have the ID field selected. Then we're going to import name, email one value. Here we are, so we have their email addresses. Phone one value. And as you can see, we are just searching them in the top bar, and org name. Nice, so you can choose whether to add these to existing Airtable fields or to create new ones. You can also choose the type of any new field. Now we're going to click Save and Run in the bottom right-hand corner. So you can now choose to view the output table. As you can see here, we've brought in all of that information over from Pipedrive, but now we want to make sure that Data Fetcher can match up items in Pipedrive with records in Airtable to check that all the data is syncing correctly. So over to the right-hand side, we'll now see all of the settings that we've created for this request. So we want to open this up so we can go to the advanced settings. Once you arrive here in the full page view, you can scroll down and you'll see advanced settings just down to the bottom left-hand corner. And we want to update based on fields. Like I mentioned before, that ID is super important, so that's what we want to sync up with our records through Pipedrive so that it comes through to your Airtable via Data Fetcher, and we just have to simply press Save. So that will happen now, keeping those records synced. So I really want this to update automatically so that those Pipedrive contacts are automatically brought in to Airtable via Data Fetcher. The way to do this is simply to scroll up just ever so slightly. You'll see the Schedule button. You will only have this available if you have upgraded your Data Fetcher account to a paid account. So if you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do that and come back to this step. Then once you arrive back here, you will need to add API key so that you have the option to schedule automatically. A pop-up will appear, and as you can see, it is Airtable API key. So go to your Airtable account and you can generate your API key simply by pressing on this button. Copy that key over and bring it back to your Airtable. paste it in and press save. Amazing. Now you'll see this little gray toggle again that you can turn on to green, and we can select every day. And that means that we are syncing up our records between Pipedrive and Airtable every day of the week automatically between 9 and 6. And we don't have to worry about a thing, so we know that those two are always synced. Simply press save in the bottom right hand corner. And now you can close that window over. So hopefully you have learned how to fetch Pipedrive contacts into Airtable via Data Fetcher, but if you do have any further questions, you can always reach out to us here at Data Fetcher, or you can check out our full-length blog that we have on this exact topic on our website. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great one.